Chad from the ranch, and we're here to talk about Donovan Manufacturing's new ported upper receiver for AR-15s and how we're utilizing this system on the range. These rifles have quickly become our favorite rifles to shoot here. We're seeing what our optic is doing through recoil, specifically when the gun's suppressed. Couple that with the amount of carbon buildup in the holes as we're venting gas. Typically, any upper receiver is going to be anodized already. Taking that anodized receiver into your makeshift shop and trying to drill these holes isn't going to work, right?
That's right. Even if you had a drill press, you couldn't pull it off.
Okay, so they're using specific tooling for this.
You need $100,000 worth of equipment just to even make this happen. Even if you just went straight, it would look like total trash. I mean, think about all the trigger cards and all that Type 3 hard coat that pops off when you try to pop that pin in for the trigger guard pin, right?
Yeah.
It's the exact same thing, except on a bigger scale. Your gun's gonna look like trash. It's gonna look like you tried to home make it, and I just hope you do it to your $3,000 Daniel Defense.
Well, that answers that question. To the rifle manufacturer that's already manufacturing their uppers and their lowers, what is the additional time for manufacturing something like this?
This is a cakewalk. If you're already making it like a tombstone setting, you got a rack of these already rolled up. The tooling is already in the equipment. If it's not, you can put it in. So we're talking about 30 minutes worth of retooling. You might add 5 seconds worth of processing time. This adds another product line, but only adds about 10 to 15 seconds worth of manufacturing time.
This is a patent pending product, by the way. To the existing rifle manufacturers, they don't have to buy the upper receiver. They just have to implement the technology within their manufacturing process.
Yes, sir. If you've worked with a patent pending process before, you know it has to go through some DoD processes before it even comes out. One of the main things we pushed in the patent was the health benefits that you've talked about before. The minute we implement health into a Department of Defense contract, they start to pay attention.
Very interesting. What he means by health, it vectors the gas away from the shooter's face. They're looking at tinnitus, hearing damage to the warfighter, and where that's coming from. Typically, we thought it was from noise, concussion, overpressure, but they're finding that some of the gases from the 62 grain green tip, especially with the back pressure on the cans, they're breathing this stuff, and it's actually causing tinnitus. So there's definitely a huge health benefit to that. We're running the snot out of these rifles. I've had these rifles on property for 2 years.
Right.
Competing with them. They brought guns with 0 ports. Then we had guns with ports in different locations. They didn't have the baloney cut in them. So this has been, what is this, Gen 4, Gen 5 to get to the finished product?
Yeah.
These are hard use built rifles. We don't treat anything delicately down here. Everything we use down here is hard use and they hold up beautifully. Not to mention, we're renting these rifle systems, running simunitions through them, or running live fire through them. We're doing machine gun shoots. A lot of these are select fires. And they just keep running. Now, this is the proving grounds, literally, for weapon systems and optics.